That's weird. Well, oh wait, that means you can
Dragoon, whack. Monk,
make
whack,
do
whack,
without
whack,
the
whack,
chest.
Does everybody have it unlocked?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have it unlocked. Let me repair real quick.
Oh yeah, let me repair. We're gonna be in here for a while.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, oh wait,
Everybody got your food in pots?
Also, if you have any maintenance manuals, you might want to pop them.
The what?
What is this having? What is this having
Wait, let
squattering
me
things?
put on some FC posts real quick.
wait,
Josh.
wait, Aurora, where are you?
Hey,
I'll
what's
pay
up,
you
everybody?
back.
How
Huh?
are you doing, Josh?
I'm at
Where are you?
Yulmore.
You're at Yulmore?
good.
Alright, I'm coming.
I'm good. I'm not doing Hades, so I'm good.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I learned my new talent. Whenever I invite anyone to a party, no matter how good the party is, no matter how many times they cleared before, it becomes a trap party.
Hey, listen, man. Tonight we're all the trap party. So.
I'm still in
Oh my God,
awe
yeah.
of.
What do you think would be better for at this for an FC buff, like reduced durability loss or reduced weakness duration?
Reduced
Durability.
loss, because if you die, the party wipes.
I didn't
Dude.
even realize reduced weakness duration was a thing.
Yes.
Oh wait, whoops! Don't take all that. Don't take all that. Don't ask where I got this.
Okay.
I won it in a casino.
I'm waiting for someone in my FC to change FC buffs.
Oh yeah,
I
I need to
have
do
to
that.
go buy some because no one has been buying anything lately. They're all playing fucking WoW. It's basically I've been in charge of the SC. Like I asked my SC leader if I could do something, and they're like, you know what? You get a whole floor to the house. Like you're the only one that's been doing something.
They're too busy. They're gonna get ready for Shadowlands.
Right.
Shadowlands.
I think 2019 is the year of shadow expansions.
Shadowkeep, Shadowbringers,
Here
Shadowland.
too. There is a problem here too.
I wanna hit the button. I wanna see the intro for real with my eyes.
Also, in my dream last night, I also died the most, so it's probably gonna be accurate.
I mean, we're probably all going to die the same amount. I mean, there's no way around it.
I don't know.
Like-
I do not remember anything from the Alexander fight.
Like-
I don't think I've.
I remember very little things based on horrible rumors or horrible things people said about the previous fights. So,
Yeah.
and I actually rated a bit before you guys, but I never seriously rated until now. Like I got up the Cruise Chaser, and then I stopped playing.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. I'm waiting for the person in my FC to change FC buffs.
Okay.
I don't have permissions myself.
All right, which clan do you
Does
think we
this
should go in?
reduced weakness thing affect the actual fights, or
We
like?
do
Yes.
this one, or
Yeah, so I went with gear wears reduced and food effect duration increased.
oh, wait,
I guess like, will we even be dead? Will we be alive after dying long
Yeah,
enough
that's
to even
Nah. No.
trigger?
Alright,
if,
like-
some-
we're
if
going with
somebody
this.
dies, it's likely means
Okay.
that there's going to be a mechanic hitting someone
Yeehaw.
twice. It means it's going to be a cascade ad.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm just waiting for them to go buy more. Buy another buff. Buy
Oh
another
my
buff
God.
from the Grand Company.
How many people do you have in your company?
I have a manual for food duration.
Whoa, this Vieira is like packing. Whoa,
What?
this one right here. Jesus.
Oh jeez.
Screenshot
I
of
know.
what you're talking about.
Her arms are in the way. They're like pushing them up.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me know when you're ready, Roland.
Oh my god, this Lalafel's cute.
There's death train on the road.
All of them.
Oh, come here.
Or the
Jeez,
track.
People apparently I wasn't there for it, but some people earlier were saying there was a big circle of Lalafels cheering over at the firmament.
Probably.
That was me.
Quick announcements. Number one, Luna, at the very least, are going to be doing the Eden Savages right after raid. So if you want to stick around for that,
I actually
do it.
did 1 through 2, and I want to do 3 and 4.
yeah, we're going to be doing 1 through 4.
Okay.
Second thing is I will not be here on the 27th through to the weekend.
All right, I'm good.
So
Because
2 Wednesdays.
I
from
am-
now?
During
Yes,
the
2 Wednesdays
holiday.
from now, all the way through the holidays.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
I felt really bad. Everybody was asking me what I was gonna do today since it was my birthday, and I didn't have the heart to tell them that I
Raiding.
was playing video games all day.
Little do they know, raid night it comes first.
I just said
Be right back real quick.
my friends have plans, and I left it at that. And they're like, "Oh, well, we'll know if you're not in first thing in the morning." Wink, wink. And it's
Wink, wink.
I'm dying inside.
Let's celebrate your life with more death than you could ever imagine.
Sounds great.
Oh, I want to listen. Oh wait, I want to listen to this sweet, sweet
Oh yeah, I
refrain
don't have the fucking
of brute
music on.
justice.
And meanwhile, I was just like,
Oh my god, wait, he looks different.
I had to do. I did 7 reclears myself.
This is.
earlier
Oh
today
my god, this is so cool.
with Pug, because it was gonna be my 8th clear of Titan, so I wanted to just exchange the pages.
Oh my god, I love him.
And that took forever because people are bad.
Oh,
Alright, that was cool.
We're finally gonna get our feet wet. Haha.
You seeking the piece of reason?
I wonder how quickly he's gonna kill us. You guys want to
Do
take a
you
bet?
know he's an ad in like a level 70 dungeon?
Yeah, he's Google hard. He's a ad.
He just like appeared.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody, pet Frank for good luck.
We're gonna die.
Hang on, I want to take a screenshot, and I want to flex on my FC.
Someone here.
What?
Had, extra,
What, John? You're. Oh my god, John. You're geared up. We gotta do that later.
Oh yeah, you need the glam.
Oh,
my
Oh
God.
my god. Just said that earlier.
Oh, my body is ready.
Damn.
I got one
the
too.
extra rope lettuce salad.
Can't
Uh,
trade while
can't
you're
trade.
in a.
Trade in.
And
You
dude.
can trade in here?
No.
No.
Nope.
Oh, you could.
Nope.
No.
Because
Do you have food?
I
Yeah,
have-
well, I mean, it doesn't matter as long as you have something that increases your health.
Yeah.
Because the initial
doesn't-
raid, the initial raid wide in this fight does quite a bit of damage.
For you, it doesn't matter. For me, I need as much vitality as I can get.
Mm,
Hold on. Let me. put this
Josh,
in my
do you
mouth.
mind if I do the polling?
That's
I think it'll be easier because I can mitigate the cleaves easy.
I don't mind at all.
he just wants the privilege of pulling first.
at least I have
You
my-
can have the privilege.
It'll last a while, so.
Yeah, I'll
Have you
be able
noticed
to
we're
mitigate
very-
like all the cleaves that happen in this easily.
That's fine. I have more HP than you, but it's no problem.
Does anybody have like a? Is there a written guide up yet, or like a in progress?
No, no,
I have not
no.
seen
This-
anything.
Huh?
So everything will be pretty much blind.
Alright, well, I've seen the
There-
first
I have
phase
some-
at least.
I've
yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
a bit of it. So
There's
I-
like
I have-
these puddles that appear, and someone like has to be near them and bait like.
So we
bones
should
or
assign
something.
protean positions first off.
Yes.
Clock spots. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at all. Also, one thing with protean, I think I saw is that there will be two. So there's like 2 sets of proteans. So there's the initial like line AOE. Actually, wait, no. So protean just sends out like a cleave, right?
Yeah, I think there's 3.
And then we can dodge the AOE, right?
Mhm.
And then after that, it targets whoever is closest to the boss with 4 line AoEs. Like basically another protean, and it puts a magic vault on you. And then it does that twice. So the melees need to go in, and then the range need to go in after, I think. Or something like
Okay,
that.
so we have to do the Pantocrator thing
Yeah.
afterwards.
Well,
There's
this
a
is
bunch
gonna-
of shit before that though, so.
Yeah,
let's
I mean, we don't really know. Let's just pull it.
Mhm.
I really,
yeah, let's
I
pull
just-
it, die, and find out what happens.
Yay!
I know there's a Cascade is a raid wide. That's what I remember.
Cascade's the raid wide, yep. And then any sort of tank buster is not, you know.
We'll find
Also,
out.
yeah, we'll find out. There's no tank busters in this. It's just like cleaves.
Just cleaves.
Yeah.
Okay, point the boss at the raid. Got it.
Rory usually plays Astro.
Yeah. I just was doing
Okay,
Wait,
I
no.
want to see how much.
Oh shit.
Ow!
Yeah, you don't want to stand near me.
How much damage will this do to us?
Oh, that's not that bad.
Hey, look, it's
I
the
don't know,
hand.
something needs to be baited here. I don't know.
And
That is.
It's almost
awesome.
dead. It's so
Ooh.
easy.
Boy,
Look, to like
boy, boy.
30%. Wow.
Okay, so
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
the rule for
okay,
this
so-
is don't stand in front of the tanks ever.
one
Because you're
one-
gonna
a couple,
get
a couple
cleaved.
things that I've learned just from observing. So,
Yes.
if you remember in A3, when the fist is closed, after the fist is closed, you need to move living liquid and the hand away. Also, at the same time, those giant blue tornado things will send a cone AoE out to the person closest to them. So you need to bait them away and like move the giant fist away from the boss, and the fist will do AoE.
What I've been seeing, what I've been seeing is that the main tank pulls the boss to wherever the tornadoes aren't, and
Yeah,
then
the living liquid
hand,
at least.
the hand.
We just
tank
do
takes
that
one of the cones,
instinctively,
And then, the two healers, and then the two healers take the other cones and just bait
Yeah,
them out of the room.
And then they're gone. No, it's fine.
When the hand spawns, do we focus the hand or focus him?
So we need to keep him and the hand within 4% of each other, or we die.
Oh.
Good.
Holy
So,
shit.
so if I accidentally
I noticed it was
crit
down to,
him
like-
too hard, that might be a problem.
I noticed it was down to like 30% already in that.
Yeah, is that?
Well,
that's-
when they-
this
when the
first phase
hand
is 2 minutes
spawns,
long.
Yeah, and when the hand spawns, it like
It'll be
chunks his
open,
health out.
but keep them together until the fist closes, and then move them away, or else we'll
Yeah.
die. And
Okay.
then-
The
So we also need to assign people which ones they need to bait, and also the 3 tornadoes that spawn are in random places.
Yes.
So we can put them relative to where like
They
say-
pull the boss.
so say the boss will always be facing like towards the what's it called, the empty spot. There's one to his left, one to his right, and one behind him, and then we can assign people to one of those.
Do we want to do tank behind I go left, Aurora goes right?
Sure.
That works.
I think the tank might die. You need to have a range to it too.
Are we gonna assign like groups for like who damages him, who damages the hand?
I guess we kind of have to switch, to be honest. I don't really
well,
know.
we also have to deal with the dolls as well.
Oh
because
yeah, that's the thing too.
the-
I didn't even
The
see
deep-
Because you have
The
to
DPS
like damage them down a little bit. You don't want to kill them because if you kill them, it's really bad. But you want to damage them down and feed them to the boss, essentially.
the balls.
Yeah, that'll no, not the balls, the dolls.
Oh, the doll. Okay, so if you kill the dolls, they explode in AOE.
So you gotta
So-
DPS them down a little bit, but not kill them, right?
We also
Like
don't kill them.
20%
No,
is what I've
not
heard.
kill them like one at a time. Don't kill them at the same time.
What I've heard is you don't kill them at all. You get them down to like 20%, and then one at a time feed them to the boss while the healers top everybody up in between the explosions.
Mhm.
Yeah, but at the same time that goes on, there's gonna be bubbles that spawn outside
Yeah.
of tornadoes, and we cannot let them collide with anything, or else we die. Yeah. So all the DPS and the tanks have to worry about positioning their ad, and there's 4 of them. So
Yeah.
I didn't even see them last time in that.
so we can just try and get to it, but that's the first set of mechanics.
All right, let's
Okay.
let's get
try.
there.
Also, and something important. Please let me see. There's 3 so when I pull, he'll do 3 auto attacks, and then it will be a cleave.
Mhm.
Okay, got it.
I didn't even see what was going on like behind me when I was trying to attack him.
It
Yeah, this
also
boss
appears,
is a little.
I was watching.
It-
After I
it
died,
also
I could watch
appears-
everything.
that the cleave puts on a dot, so
It
we should be
does?
aware of that.
Mhm,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. This fight's kind of scary, not gonna lie.
Oh, absolutely, but we're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's only an ultimate fight. It's gonna be scary.
Or no, it's not a dot. It's just a water resist down.
Jeez.
Alright, there's the puddles. Hand is open. Now it's closed.
Take him away, take him away, take him away.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah, you need to be a bit quicker than that. Oh god,
what-
that
no,
thing
what happened?
hurts.
Boss was at 33, hand was at 39%.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Dang.
Should we just we need to assign groups?
We'll need a focus target.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, the problem is just like if we assign groups and the DPS are not perfectly balanced between the groups, we're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
so maybe Fran and Malik and plus me and Ka, so we have one melee, one ranged on each side.
That's
Yeah.
still, I don't know if that's still a good idea.
Frank does too much damage for us to balance.
Okay,
Wait,
we're
alright,
gonna
let's put Frank on the boss and just everybody else on the hand. That'll go.
Still a good
Yeah,
idea.
Frank on the boss. Actually, Malik and Roland on the
We can
hand.
probably afford to do this, right? We can do me on the boss, and then 2 healers on the boss, and then the rest of you guys go on the
Oh,
hand.
you need one tank
Well,
on each,
healer.
so.
The problem
Or
is
no,
that
no, the
healers-
healer, like me and the healers, and then the main tank.
So the problem is if the healers are healing too much for this fight, they're not going to be doing much damage. I will
yeah, that's
switch back
true.
and forth. I'll watch it.
Okay.
So I'll,
Yeah, what I've seen people do, when that happens, like when we split the hand and the boss away from each other, the people that are kiting their dolls around, like if they're near the hand, they'll hit the hand, but if they're near the boss, they'll hit the boss. So you just have to be aware of where you are, and also be aware of what's happening. So like maybe focus, like have your target list somewhere where you can see it easily, or have a focus target on the one you're not going to be hitting mostly.
Oh yeah, I'll pick up the left Jack doll when it spawns, relative to boss, and you can pick up the right Roland. They spawn in like a little square.
is it just 2 Jag dolls that spawn or 4?
Four.
It's 4.
And also
One
on that,
for
like you
DPS.
should like DPS down the doll a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
make sure you don't
Yeah.
kill it, but
But don't
DPS
kill
it down
it.
enough.
20% is what I've heard is like the
Also,
target
we
number for the
cannot-
dolls.
We cannot we can't stand in the Jagdoll. So like, the Jagdoll will pulse out this like AoE. It doesn't do damage, but it puts a debuff on you. If you get more than 1 stack, we die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun.
So we need. There's a lot of positioning that needs to happen.
Yeah. Alright, should we keep trying?
Yep. This guy.
Yeah, so it's, it's also a matter of like, you know, when Frank and I each have our burst. Like my burst doesn't come for like a minute, so.
My
Frank's
burst
the one
also comes
attacking
every
the
minute.
hand, right? Or Frank is attacking.
As we do
I'm-
it some more, we'll get a feel for it.
I'm attacking the boss
Yep.
probably.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll go to the hand.
I'll follow.
No, you're gonna
boss.
be with the boss, like I guess, but
No,
Ka's
you two are
gonna.
splitting up. So if
Okay.
Frank is boss, then Roland is hand.
Alright.
Hand needs DPS.
Oh,
You need to move him really far. Like, it does a lot of damage.
So,
Like the.
yeah.
So
What
I
else-
think
Sorry.
so if the tank baits one of the tornadoes and just provokes the hand, and the boss gets pulled to the other side of the room, that should keep them very far apart. And it ensures the hand tank is all the way on the side of the room away from the boss.
Quick question.
Like how it should be, like there's gonna be like one open space between the 2 puddles, like right across from the empty spot. Ideally what I should be doing is I should be pulling living liquid to like the middle of the empty spot, and
Yeah.
and Josh will pull the hand kind of like how you do in Innocence EX, where you place them like right in between the 2 orbs during that one phase, just kind of like that. And then at some point during that, I shift over to the left side of the empty spot near the tornado on that side.
okay. But the puddles are random for the most part.
Yeah, but like just because of how they're gonna spawn, there's always gonna be that one open spot, and then right across will be another open spot for the hand to go.
I don't even see the dolls spawning, let alone.
The dolls spawn right as the hand kills us.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so I don't even have a chance to try and do anything with them if the hand kills us.
Yeah,
So,
so
yeah,
we just solve
yeah.
the hand killing us first.
But does the hand, will the hand die by the time we have to deal with the dolls, or?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so we just focus a doll down to like 20%.
They're both-
and then go back to the hand.
Yeah, the thing is, we still need to kill them because, like I said, they pulse out those debuffs that hurt, or that they don't hurt,
Yeah.
but they can kill us. So we need to kill
Once
them. We need to kill them in
once
an
your
order.
Yeah, once your doll
Right.
hits like 20%, they need to get fed to the boss, and the healers need to top everybody up in between. If you did A4S, this is how you feed the dolls to Faust. They do a bunch of damage to the raid proportional to how much damage they or how much health they have left. You top everybody up, you feed the next doll in, and so on and so forth. Excuse me.
Gotcha. So probably just communication until we figure out like who's killing theirs first, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I assume Frank will probably be the first one. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the DPS numbers, and the DPS numbers are such that, like, they're staggered by about 2k, so I imagine if you feed yours in as it hits, like, 20%, we shouldn't have them all feeding in at the same time, but burst windows may throw that off, and we'll see how it goes.
So I guess I'll take
Okay.
back. I guess back left. I'll take.
Yeah, I guess we'll take back left, and then Ka or Malik will take front right, and then the other one will take back right.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out. The puddles are completely random, correct?
The
Yes.
puddles are random, yeah.
It should be fine. Which one do you want to take, Ka? Doll-wise.
Is he here?
What?
Is he muted? Oh.
Hello.
Ka, which doll do you want?
Doesn't matter to me. I can take A. Well, it depends on which direction the boss gets pulled.
Yeah, but it's front and right, back and, so on and so forth.
I will take front and left.
Oh, it's front and
Unless
left.
you're taking front and left.
Yeah, I was front and left.
All right, then I'll take front and right.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take back right then.
Okay.
From
back left.
boss, right?
From boss.
From where
Okay.
the boss, from wherever the boss gets pulled to.
I figured I'd take front left because that's where my protein position is.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just have absolutely no idea where I'll be with Puddles, so just playing
Yeah.
it by ear.
Well, if you're not baiting Malik, then it should be fine, because it should be the tank and the two healers baiting anyway.
Oh, I was baiting one of them.
Should be the tank and the two healers, I think, because that ensures that the hand tank's far away from the boss.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
we were gonna have tanks bait. Okay.
I don't know, that's what my friend who progged this morning said, is that, like, having the hand tank plus the two healers bait worked well for them, so.
Okay, so.
We're welcome to
alright.
adjust, but that's what I have heard.
Okay.
It does mean the tank loses some uptime until they provoke the hand, which is unfortunate, but
Yeah, they get
Okay.
kind of cucked.
Alright, I won't be baiting the puddle then. And we'll see how it goes.
Josh might be fine. He might be in
Alright.
wreck during that time, though.
yeah, we can always experiment and see what works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Yes.
Ugh, he's a real bad boy, isn't he?
I'll have to remember to go grab my whiteboard later if we need to whiteboard things.
Whiteboard.
Yeah,
we
well,
probably will.
Playboard.
Of course you'd have one of those.
I've done it before.
Put me
Very
in,
well,
coach.
actually.
That's really funny.
God damn that cleave!
Whoosh, there is no warning when that happens. It just happens.
Yeah, it hurts too.
Mm.
Fates.
Oh, one didn't get baited. I think we're okay. Nope.
Nope.
That was the hand.
Oh yeah. The thing with the hand is that you have to wait for the fist to close before you can pull them away.
Can we pull it again now until I figure this out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I value our discussion, but I also need to figure this out.
That's fine.
And now I finally saw the
I
dolls.
think I don't have any more questions for now, so.
Because I figured
Yeah.
the hand would close on the timer, but no, it just stayed open. So I understand now
I
what's
have
going on.
a thought about this, but I'll comment in a minute.
This is where all these 1-minute wipes are coming from.
Oh my god, the cleave. What is that?
A cleave.
It's basically an auto attack cleave.
Now?
Hey, we're live.
Whoa,
I'm dead.
hello.
Oh,
Okay.
it happens twice.
Yeah, and there is a cleave. There is another cleave during
Oh.
that part too.
Okay.
Like, or no,
So
like,
not only do you
You
need
know-
to stand super close, you need to bait the first one. Make sure the tank doesn't get hit by the second one and die.
according to the log there, Ka was the one who wiped us.
What
Wait,
I do?
what?
No,
Thanks,
I
Ka.
Plasma is gathered on Ka shift. Exhaust is being released to relieve pressure.
I mean, we were all dead by that point anyway.
So maybe
Yeah.
Yeah.
so maybe the tank can't bait the fifth one. Cause it'll auto target him, wouldn't it?
So it targets its closest person though.
Yeah.
So as long as it's targeting the I don't think we have to swap people there. It can target the same person twice.
Is
in a
that a
row, you just
magic
have to
vault or is
move.
it a physical vault? No, it's water down, right?
It's water down, but
Mm.
you're not getting hit. You're not getting hit by the protean. You're stepping out of it anyway.
Yeah, you're stepping out of it anyway, but the thing is that I'm pretty sure those cleaves are water damage.
Let's try it
Yeah, let's
again.
keep
See what
going.
happens.
The cleaves are water damage, yes, and they affect you with you get affected with water resistance down to by the other thing.
Hmm.
Whatever, I don't know what it's called.
Let's try again then.
Yeah, we just need more data.
Yeah, I'm watching a streamer right now who's in the middle of trying to figure out new mechanics. So once they start pulling in, I'll see how they do it.
I should ask that we should save this for VODs later.
I have
I'm
the bot.
streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm streaming as well. God, that
God,
cleave
that
throws me
hurts.
off.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
Do you want me to call that out for you?
I just need to get a feel for it.
Yeah, the
Give me some
timing's
time.
weird.
It's just there's no warning,
Yeah.
but I'll adjust.
This south
Uh-oh.
one's not baited.
Hey, there's dolls.
Oh my god, that does tons of damage to us.
So,
Well, that was just the hand. I think.
Come
hand
on.
positioning.
Yeah, well, so on that point, Haman, so the hand positioning is also relative to the boss. So can we keep the hand and the boss in the middle until the hand closes? And then the moment the hand closes, let's each run to our side. And I think that'll work best because we need to keep them close until basically the hand closes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll just pull a little bit off center towards where the safe spot is because I don't want to, if we have them too close together when the hand does close, it fucks you over real quick. So you have to be kind of quick on it. You just
When
have
you
to know
move the
that-
boss to wherever you're gonna pull in terms of the edge, I'm gonna use that as a guide, and I'm gonna run opposite of that. So I'm gonna be looking for you to pull the boss opposite a gap on my other side, and then I'm gonna run into that gap.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm literally gonna run. I'm gonna sprint into the gap. So as
I'm
soon as
going
that, as soon as the
freestyle.
hand closes, I'm gonna make a beeline right for that edge.
I think I actually need to freestyle to avoid dipping the boss's HP too low. For a bit.
Oh dear, what are we gonna do when you can't freestyle?
I can freestyle pretty good, what do you mean?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Frank is the freestyle master.
Please don't be the freestyle master.
One auto. Two auto. Three auto.
Whoa! What the?
Figured it out.
Same.
I can't figure out that fucking star timing though.
The cleave from the hand after the smash is hitting me for 94k unmitigated. I'll mitigate it in future
Yeah, we've
pulls. I
gotta
just wanted to
mitigate
know
it.
the raw. I want to know the raw damage. So
It was
Did
science.
you really need to get slapped?
It was
I
running
needed
attack.
to get.
To feel that slap?
It's all
Luna,
about
as Luna said, we need more data, so I will take the slap.
You got the
This
data.
is useful data.
By the way, also one more thing. It appears that the AoEs don't repeat, more so just attack the nearest person again without any telegraph.
Basically,
Yes.
Jack, fuck you.
Yeah. So
Hey, we made
That'll
progress
be
though.
another timing check. Yep.
apparently the position requirement on this fight, according to my friend, is scary rough.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
seems like mostly a
people-
timing and positioning check more than anything.
Yeah, and that
have yet to get
it's
to
like
the
Titan
hard
ramped up
mechanic.
to the extreme and then ultimized.
We'll get it though.
Also, worth mentioning the timing works out perfectly to where my life surge bolt thrust hits the hand.
Hell yeah. I've been going back and forth with my Scorch. Because I don't know where you guys are at for that.
Now. Ah!
Oh, dear.
Protean!
Ouch.
Oh, that was the thing, by the way. The giant
I
red.
think in that situation, Luna, we should have been on the other edges. Cause like, you know how those two
Oh,
circles
yeah.
were close, and then we had to dodge Protean, and we couldn't dodge because we were just gonna get hit by each other.
Right.
So
So yeah,
we
we'll
need to
just
be on
be.
the other
So I
edges.
think you and I were on the same side, which was a
Okay.
problem.
Ooh, sorry.
And then
No, the left side isn't being baited.
should we be? Should we? So when I say left and right, I'll take the one that is counterclockwise from the middle one.
Counterclockwise.
If that makes sense.
from the middle. I've
If
just
you're
been
facing them, you have
going
one in the
right.
middle, one in the left, one in the right. Or,
Right
Yeah,
relative
face-
to the boss? Or.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
so
use boss
facing-
relative, I guess.
Facing from the boss to the puddles, I'll take the puddle on the left.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Um,
watching how another group just did it.
Okay.
So with the puddles, I'm going to borrow party way mark.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
hold
that's
on. Maybe my friends and I made a dedicated ultimate prog or ultimate.
Let's say
strategy
there's
page.
puddles at 1, 2, and
Where we're standing.
yeah, sure, where we're standing. So what the healers do is one stands here, or whoever is baiting, one stands there, the other stands here, and then it looks like the other one stands over to this side.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the tank positioning for that one because the one I'm watching is the main tank.
Right.
But you'll go out from the cleave, and then once the cleave goes off, you walk back into the same spot because it's a second cleave
Mm-hmm.
that also targets the nearest person. So
Yeah.
once you move away for the cleave, move back in after it goes off.
Got it.
Got
HPV
it.
shots.
Let's try it again. I just
Come
want
on.
to get the feel of these circles so we're baiting right.
Yeah. Let's keep trying it.
One day I had 4 shots in one arm and I could barely move that arm.
What the hell?
I know, and they missed one of the shots horribly and just poked something.
Hmm.
It wasn't fun.
Shit.
Food check.
17 minutes.
I'm not sure if we will need to do it, but we might need to switch classes around to make it comfy. But I don't know if we need to do that yet.
Two. 3.
I wonder if Feint does anything to that.
It might.
Trying reprisal from now on. I think it helped.
Oh, I figured it out, but I still blew the wrong shit.
Frank is tanking. Now Josh has it.
Oh,
Ow.
I wasn't close enough to the puddle.
God damn.
I just need to be closer to the puddle.
yeah, let's try it again.
This Pepsi Man looking fella. He's kind of scary.
Do we need the Pepsi Man theme in here?
Please
I
don't.
really like Locusts.
I really, yeah, Locust is really good.
It actually is. Yeah, it is really good.
Dying.
To electricity.
It looks like Feint does do something.
I mean, it might be physical damage, so let's see.
Oh, it feels so good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tanks are getting fucking destroyed during that.
Oh,
Okay, so we probably want to pick one tank each to focus. Which one do you want?
I'll take Josh.
I also just realized
Okay.
that those dolls take like maybe 2 hits before they're dead.
That left side is like baiting towards me. Yeah, the Aetherplasm is the doll debuff that we can't get hit by more than 2, I think. Or more than 1, excuse me.
Or more than 2.
Or more than 2, if you don't know.
We'll find out.
More than 10.
'Cause I think
That would be a big
I
problem.
killed mine much faster than I was expecting to. So
Yeah, they
if
don't
you
have
guys
too
want
much
to figure that out, if you guys want to figure that out while the healers and tanks figure out all the positioning, feel free to experiment.
because we obviously need to stagger killing those dolls, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm happy to announce that the hand prog is complete.
Proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
To the hand. 60k Fang and Claw.
Gotta figure out a new way to die now.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
Appreciate it.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Did you run into the wall?
Yeah,
Yeah, backflip into the wall.
Yes.
Low red mage.
Oh god.
I
I
kept
need to
Josh
be
alive,
faster
even though
on
he
my
hollowed
animations.
out.
Oh, wait, did they
Yeah,
also get the...
I had hollowed, but you were there. You were there.
I was helping.
Oh my.
Hollowed is 10 more seconds of prog, where like you don't have to think about
It's
anything.
true,
So
it's true.
I'll be using
10 more
that for the
seconds for one
foreseeable
person.
future.
Until you run into the wall.
Shush.
We had to learn, you know?
It's about practicing.
Exactly. What can you do?
Generally, this giant...
Ah
death-
man, you went
So is
you
that-
went
is
left.
that,
You went left,
bottom-
man.
Is that bottom left puddle not getting baited?
Ka was dead.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, is Cobb baiting it?
I'm front right, I believe.
No, the puddle, not the doll.
I'm not puddle.
There's
Yeah,
that left
no.
puddle is not getting it keeps targeting
I
me.
thought that tank was gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Wait, I gotta do something now?
Talk about it in a minute.
Sure.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, you probably want to get away from Haman.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
there
leaning
it
towards,
goes.
it looks like it's going towards me.
Oh dear.
What
I
is-
did it right.
What is that?
I did it right. Just so you guys know I'm alive.
I got
Ah!
coned.
Aha, I got some stuff, guys. I got some stuff.
Hold up. They're pulling. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I feel like that left, the puddle that is counterclockwise from the boss is not getting baited.
The
so
counterclockwise
here-
from the boss, that's Aurora's puddle.
Here, wait. I got some stuff,
Well,
guys.
there's only 2 of us baiting, and there's always gonna be one that's not being baited. So we need
We
to
gotta
decide
chart.
who's doing that.
We got a
Yeah.
chart. We got a chart.
'Cause it
I
was
will-
me.
I will bait the puddle that is opposite the boss. So the
We
center
gotta
puddle,
chart. We gotta chart.
I will bait that. It's no problem.
Oh, a
Because
picture. I like
especially because
pictures.
I have hella ground
I got the picture. Don't worry.
for now.
Tank
Okay.
gets that in their group, and then immediate tethers,
Okay.
and then they start feeding things to the boss,
So pull the boss to opposite sides.
and then they fucking wiped. Damn it. Okay.
Aim of the hand.
Yeah, everybody
The
take a look
thing
at
that
this
Frank just
picture.
posted
Yeah.
is useful. Let's look at that for a minute.
I like it because it doesn't require me to bait a puddle.
Tank baits a puddle in this.
Yeah, so the range needs to bait the puddle for this one.
Yeah, not in the one Frank posted.
Okay, it looks like then I would have to have the doll that's closest to the puddle on the side I'm on.
Oh, okay. I'm watching Arthur's stream right now, so.
So if we go by this, I will be with the main tank. And then okay, I see.
Okay, so do Malik and I want to get cozy in the section between the two puddles, clockwise from the boss, and then Josh takes the other gap with the hand when that happens, and then Aurora takes the outside edge of the other puddle?
Oh.
Yeah, it makes a bit more sense.
Sure.
Okay,
What
then
cardinal direction is that then? I don't understand what you mean by the.
Can we
Clockwise
adopt
at the
although the diagram is this way, can we adopt that the direction, because there's lines on the field and the puddles appear to spawn on a line
Yeah.
each time. I don't know if you've seen that. So the spot that is opposite a puddle that is empty, that's where Haman ends up with the boss. Let's just call that like north or up or left, and left right will be relative to that, and down or south is just boss relative basically. So Haman, based on the diagram here, you can take the boss northwest, or excuse me, northeast, based on what I'm saying, if the empty spot is north, and I will go with the hand southwest. I'll just follow this diagram.
That's cool.
Okay, there's no problem doing that. We could just emulate what's here till we get through this part of the fight.
I will basically be taking the. So it's changed. So I'll be taking the Jagdoll that spawns closest to what's it called?
The boss.
The boss.
Yeah, the boss, and then I'll bring that towards over there, and then Roland needs to move back towards where the
Okay, so
What's it called?
I take the one that's closer to the hand.
yeah, that's closer to the hand. Ka will take the one that's off in the like next to Aurora basically, and then Malik will take the one nearby her. Okay.
Aurora, question on the Proteans. What do you do? So you bait the first one, move out of it. What do you do after that?
Move back into where it just hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Basically, you get hit again, I think, but it's not
Got it.
very much damage, if at all. I
Alright.
can't. I don't remember.
Shall we
but
try it?
That's why I
Okay.
lived.
I
What
got
are the protean things? Do I need to worry about that?
Yeah, you need to worry
Yes.
about it. You're gonna be baiting them.
It's
Unless-
Are you looking at the
basically.
They're
diagram
the
that Frank
cones,
posted?
right?
That's
Yeah.
the cone. Yeah, that's a fancy name for cone here.
So, after the... wait, so after the first one, do I need to move and position
So after
it,
the first
or-
one, you move, and then after it goes off, you move back into it, and then you go pick up your ad, and then leave him at 20%, and then move him to the hand. But don't clip him. There's gonna be blue things that spawn. Do not let anything with a hitbox go into them.
Okay.
Basically.
We'll deal with those when we get there.
Yeah,
we'll
let's try
we'll
it
do
again.
those- Let's just get there and live.
Are there only 2 cones then?
So there's one
Yeah.
that's telegraphed. Dodge out of that
Yeah.
like usual. You get hit by another one, and then you dodge back in where the telegraph was.
Okay.
Oh wait, so you get hit, you dodge the telegraph, get hit by the second, and then dodge back into the telegraph?
Yeah, because the first one's gonna
Okay.
target you no matter what, but you don't want to get hit
Right.
staying in the telegraph and get hit.
Gotcha,
So.
gotcha.
If there's one thing I picked up from some of the stream I
basically,
watched, that a lot of the fight is dodging back into places where something exploded.
Forward and back.
Forward and back.
Perfect.
Also, the stream I was looking at for the real pro, I'll tell you when we're done with the call.
If we
One.
get to real Protean.
Two.
That does no damage.
Now that we've held the mitigation on it.
Not too far.
Move. Get him away. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Malik, you pretty much need to stay with me in this crease so that you stay the closest person to that tower. And that we don't cleave each other.
Okay. Yeah, I think I went too far forward.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder what happened there.
So I was really interesting. The real Protean can be easily avoided by everyone stacking together.
Yeah, the next.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just gotta do the
We'll
jackdaw.
do that when we
Oh,
get
was that
there.
third one the
So-
real one?
No,
this is
it's
the mechanic after
I think it's
dolls.
something we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. So that's after. Yeah, that's after dolls. He'll target
Let's-
everyone with them. I'll
Let's
show you
not
how.
get ahead of ourselves.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you how to do that when we get there.
I have a chart for that too.
I like charts.
I like charts too.
Charts are good.
Like the Elizabeth Warren of this raid. I have a chart for that.
However, those appear to be my only charts. So
Hopefully by tomorrow there will be.
Sorry, I
more
went political.
That's okay.
charts. It was appreciated.
It's not Hades.
oh, I forgot the. Damn it.
Oh, that's yours, Frank.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh no!
That was mine. I forgot to get
No,
it.
that wasn't what killed us.
What killed us?
The jackdaw did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot to grab mine.
No.
Was it like a feeding thing?
Yeah, it fed into it because it was right. It spawned on top of it. So you need to move according to.
Okay, I get it now. I get it
Oh
now.
my
This
god.
is okay. Like I was
So
watching
depending
Zeno
on how the
stream all
jackdaws
day.
spawn, we need to. Oh my god.
Yeah, because of where they spawn, like you have to move.
So
the
you have
boss
to.
carefully.
Oh.
Like I was watching Xenos' stream all day, and like what he was doing, like he would bring it like to the middle of the
Yeah,
open
bring it to the
spot.
middle
Then the Jackdaw would spawn, and then he'd move
And
it
then he'd
over to
rotate it.
the. Yeah, I'll try doing that.
Okay, and Malik, I think the thing with us with the cones is bait the first one, dodge out of it, wait for us to get hit. So you'll see the cone go off. Don't move yet. Wait for us to get hit, and then move back into it.
Make sure to not hit the tank.
So it's like dodge, wait for two cones to go off, and then dodge again.
Oh, get hit and then dodge again.
Yeah, it's automatically
Yeah.
gonna hit you, so don't panic and just go back into the safe spot that just got hit. Before you
Yeah,
got
you have
hit.
to wait to get hit.
Oh my god. What the heck? This is... Oh boy. I want to see the face transition because it's sick.
The group I'm watching is now the Brute Justice Cruise Chaser duel. Oh dear.
Oh gosh, awesome.
Jesus, cleaves really, their paint does kind of help with that. Oop.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was too close that time.
was bad time. I saw the doll spawn and I was
Yeah, you
like,
saw
well,
the doll?
that's bad time.
Hey, we got good news here, though. I think. Come on, we can get the bosses to the edge before the dolls spawn. If you sprint to the edge, you should reach there before they drop down. That's what I did, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, there's a lot
All
of
respect
time.
to the streamer that you watched. I think it's better to just get to the edge first and not worry about dancing over around the dolls.
That's kind of scary. This. Oh boy.
Oh.
I love this fight. This fight's really cool. Even
Uh,
though.
So the stream I'm watching has both of the melees up front. So they get their Jagdolls first. They got their Jagdolls down in DPS first because they deal the most damage. And then they just feed the Jagdolls to the living liquid.
We could do that. I mean, as long as the like, it doesn't really matter. Whoever is like,
Do you want to swap
as
that
long-
then? So Roland.
like no, all that needs to happen really is that 2 dolls need to go in onto the boss first, and it doesn't really matter who does it. It just like
I think
like our damage is pretty
No.
even, except for like me. It's a bit lopsided with that, but like other than that, the damage I think is pretty even.
Yeah, but I
what
mean,
you're
you're,
trying to say is that like me and Frank are damaging the dolls a bit faster than the others.
yes, that and your melee. So you're gonna be like right up next to whatever you're doing, which
I-
leaves
I-
you a little bit less. It gives you a less wiggle room to kite if we need to kite, because 2 immediately go into the living liquid.
So you
So
want
I
to
don't
take
get
it?
the two-
So you want Roland and I to take the ones that are in the front towards living liquid.
Because
Yes.
I was DPSing the hand during that.
Okay,
So I
so
Yeah,
you
was
get
on
the
the
as-
opposite end of the boss.
As soon as the Jagdolls come out, we need to touch them.
Yeah, because they'll tether whoever touches them.
They
right?
actually tether whoever hits them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I should be taking one like the front one this time.
Yeah, that's so we basically
wanna-
have to touch them at the same time.
Touch them, but with a weapon.
So do
Yes.
you want to take the farther one, or
Stick
do you
them
want
with
to
the
take
pointy
the
end.
closer one, Roland?
Well, what do you mean by define farther and closer? Are you talking about?
So
like,
there's gonna be 2 Jagdolls that spawn on the boss, right? One of them will be closer to the boss, and the other one won't. In the
Alright,
front
I'll take-
side.
I'll take the further one.
Okay.
And then once you 2 melees have yours down to 20%, feed it immediately.
Just drag it to the boss.
And then the 2 ranged will do that after the melees, because we have, like I said, we have some wiggle room with
We
baits.
also need to stagger it because they do damage.
Looks like the group I was looking at, they had them pretty low, and they took them both at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
God.
need to be careful about what I do there because I get life of the dragon right then.
I got the close Jackdaw.
Got the further one.
Ooh.
Oh, what killed me?
Dragging this to the boss.
Hmm.
Ah.
They both exploded. What happened at the back?
Like, that only killed 2 people that time.
I took. How much damage did I take? Cause I died to something.
I got Venn diagrammed as the Jackdaw.
I think I got Venn diagrammed. So I need
Yeah.
to be standing right on top of it.
Yeah, you both died to exhaust.
Okay, yeah. So I died to. Jesus. Okay. That's the first mechanic.
Based on the diagram that I think Frank posted,
Oh.
but not the not anything I've actually seen. It seems like the doll feeding has to already be done by the point we're at, because those blue orbs spawned, and apparently when they spawn we have to go back to the middle. So
Yeah.
they were already out.
I got it.
At that
Okay,
point.
I got it. So The melee needs to feed the dolls first because those dolls do explosions around them. So the range needs to hit the dolls first. So when the explosion goes off, they don't take the debuffs first. So then they bring the dolls over to Living Liquid as Living Liquid is going towards the center. The Jag dolls may explode as they're walking over, but that's okay because they didn't take any debuffs at that point.
So the range poke the dolls first?
No, everyone pokes the dolls at the same time, but the melees need to be right up on their dolls. They get hit by one debuff. The range do not take any debuffs. Because as they're moving the dolls to Living Liquid, they may get hit by a debuff. And that's okay.
So as they're walking. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you mean.
So,
Yep.
Okay, so when I grab a doll, should I be attacking?
Yeah, we should be
Yeah.
attacking
Yes.
it and getting it as low as quickly as possible without killing it. And
then
then we feed it.
melee, just attack your doll, DPS it as hard as you can, and immediately drag it into the boss.
immediately
as
drag
soon as
it
it's
in.
low.
Without hitting anything.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter. Like we don't wait until like it hits 20% first. We just keep DPS it and drag it at the same time.
I'd assume we'd wait like at a.
Apparently,
like,
it's supposed to be
chart-
below 30%
Yeah,
based
below
on
30.
what was posted.
So below,
Yeah.
based on what the chart says. So
I am watching.
As soon as you're below 30, bring it, and
Yeah.
we'll see how much damage it does at that point.
There.
Cones
Yeah.
go out, Jag dolls come out, melee immediately attacks Jag dolls. Jag dolls explode.
God damn, this is only like a minute into the fight. It's not even. Is it even a minute? It's like a couple, like 30 seconds into the fight.
Welcome to Ultimate.
And this is very expensive rating because it's not just the food and whatever repairing; it's the opportunity cost of not being at the Ishgard restoration and making millions of gil off of ignorant people
I'm a
who buy everything.
filthy non-crafter, so I don't care.
Heresy.
Guess who has a mil? Guess who just? I got gil today, by the way, through illegal means and by gambling it all. Like I won in the. Oh, I know, pretty cool.
Nice.
Careful, Luna's streaming.
Oh wait.
Admittance. Wait, but third party confessions don't count.
I'm gonna go to the corner and talk to the hand.
Gonna come over to me. That's what it is. They do an AoE around them.
These dolls fucking suck.
So,
Oh, we almost did it.
Got it.
Did I hit you?
Malik, yeah, so Aurora, I don't think that third hit actually happens.
No.
So we
No.
can dodge out and then immediately dodge back in again for the second hit.
Yeah.
Because I found that like Malik and I actually don't have enough room to consistently get out and safely not hit each other.
Oh, yeah, like I dodge, I stay right in the corner, I dodge, like bait it right in the corner. The
Yep.
AoE hits the corner because I dodge out of it, dodge back in
Yep.
to the little corner, and that's usually it. That's it, right?
Okay, so what I thought it was like you have to dodge, you bait, dodge, get hit, dodge back into the safe spot then.
Oh, sorry, I might have misexplained it.
Oh, you can be fighting either one.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh, cool.
So Ka, you were next to me and you started running away, and I was like, "No, come back, feed it to."
No, because my doll didn't have enough damage on it,
Oh.
so I ran away to.
I
get-
thought you were running to feed it. Okay,
They
yeah,
actually
yeah.
have a bit more health than I thought they did.
Kyle, when do you backflip in this fight?
like right after the AoE explosion, you get topped off and kills.
Looks like you're gonna have a moulinet, brother.
Also, no, it's fine. Also, Luna, if you needed to, you could move instead of being in the same crevice, go north.
Yeah, the problem with that is I end up potentially cleaving the tank who's getting hit with the other thing at that point, and nobody wants that. I'm gonna not use, yeah, I don't need that there.
Oh,
Venn diagram.
oh,
that hurts.
okay. Did you? Oh, you got Venn diagrams, I think.
Venn diagram as
Okay.
well, yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Looks
I've
like-
got my movement down. Now I just need to work on keeping Haman alive during that.
Yeah, that
That
whole
hurts.
bit is just crazy damage.
Yeah. I've moved some cooldowns around, so I have more for you there now. I was just focusing on movement and not
Yeah,
healing.
I
so-
should be able to do a reprisal there and have it up for stuff later in the phase still.
I almost another reason I was more confused as why I saw an Astro instead of a White Mage is that White Mage, like, you just have Benediction available.
Hmm.
Probably the best oh crap button in the game.
it's less relevant when you don't have a Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a Dark Knight or a Warrior.
I did try it, but everybody else died to other things, so I don't know if...
Yeah, worth a shot. It did
Looks like
look
we're gonna
it-
need to be standing right, literally on top of our boy.
Yes.
Oh, I also stepped in one of the puddles for science, and it just like puts a dot on you, but it's not a persistent dot. So if you step out again, it goes away.
Good.
How much did it hurt?
I'm gonna
It
step
It
didn't
does.
because I
If you
stepped
get
out
right
faster.
away, it doesn't hurt.
So if you clip in, it's okay. is
So
the
it's not an
conclusion that I came to.
E3S stuff.
No.
Oh god, it's on me!
Frank.
Frank, no!
Someone that you
How did
missed
that
the probe.
happen?
It was just a stance thing. I was caught up in the conversation. Let's pull it again.
Nothing happened. That pull didn't happen.
It happens.
We can try to reduce the chatter a little bit.
Yeah, let's just do quick pulls.
Keep chatter relevant to mechanics.
We've got the strat, now let's just do it a bunch.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
So never mind.
I got a bag.
I stepped into the bad.
It's a dot, but it's a spicy dot.
Alright, that AoE does quite a bit of
so
damage.
if you don't get out of it right away, that dot actually one-shots you.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
get water resist down.
Oh, maybe when you got the dot, it didn't like tick or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Maybe.
I
Zero
didn't even
check.
think I was in it until I was bit. So.
How you fell over.
That's okay.
Stupid hitbox. Need to be
I still have
loved.
tons of food left. I can't believe the time has already passed this quickly.
Yeah, we're already almost an hour in. I feel like we got this phase.
Shit,
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
Haman.
Ouch, that was my bad
I think
too.
we
Like
should
I
leave it.
just lost track of
Alright,
time
you
there.
wanna-
Do we just want to reset?
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
Oh yeah, we do.
And for science, please.
Oh yeah, that
That
if
dot
it
did
ticks you-
100,000 damage.
it was a million damage.
A million damage. Oh dear. That
Yeah.
one killed me.
Yeah, hurts just a little bit.
I
As
think that dot
Yeah.
did like that dot did like 100,000, over 100,000 damage. It's not. It was actually not instant death. It dealt 102,000 damage compared to my 103,000 health. So
for science,
like
right?
that. Yeah, science. We're having fun with
Can we quiet down a bit? I need to catch ECDs.
I got a Venn diagram.
No, I don't have anything for
Why
that.
did you go into the boss?
Luna, did I kill you again?
Yeah.
Walk into that bubble. He won't. No balls.
It sucks because I'm trying to get my doll, but I can't.
You can afford to wait for it a bit, I think, because
Are you not in range of the doll when you're baiting your puddle?
I'm in range of it, but tab targeting is fucking terrible, and it does not target the closest one to me.
Nope.
Can you click it? Or
There is a setting for that in buried in settings.
Doesn't work.
That changes the tab targeting. Like if
I
you
know,
have it
but
set to 1, try the other one. Maybe that'll work better.
I know, but then it fucks it up like when I go back and I.
Oh, they all
having to
suck.
switch My tab targeting. Yeah, I know they're all terrible. So I've just been
also-
trying to, and I can't click and move at the same time without stepping in that fucking puddle.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's like I play with. a
try to
controller,
what's it
right?
called?
All right,
Angle your
focus.
camera.
Focus. Thank you. Luna needs to count GCDs. We should probably be quiet when we pull the boss.
What? Was it that far? I guess.
Ooh, that hurts a lot.
That was my bad.
That was weird.
We got further that time though.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if it
saw
was-
Malik come over and get the feed on the hand. That was good.
I don't know if it was just me, but it looked like when the dolls spawned, they were still within like overlap range.
But
Like, I was
however,
like-
I'd guess that right on top of them shouldn't.
I hope so.
I'm gonna stand right on top of it because I forgot to stand right on top.
I
of
was
it.
like mostly on it.
So the next tank thing, thinking ahead, is just when do we bring the bosses back to the middle?
Yeah.
I think it's after all the dolls die.
I think you're right.
I'm trying to bring the doll
Nope.
over. Yep.
Okay, when the dolls explode, they do about 21,000 to 25,000 health, depending on how much
How low they
health
are.
they have left. Yeah.
Kaz was pretty low, so that was
That's
good,
because I
like-
was attacking Cause.
Oh, well, hey.
I,
Oh, well, I mean,
count
that's
around.
worked
wherever
out.
the-
So.
So wherever the boss spawns from, I usually look around counterclockwise. So there's going to be one, and then it's mine.
Well, the problem
So-
is I think the other one's too far for me to bait and get at the same time. Because that one's the closest one to my puddle, but the other one's farther away, so I don't
Do
know.
we want to adjust?
Yeah, let Malik take the one that's closest to her puddle, so she
Okay.
can
The
easily do
problem,
that.
The problem is they don't spawn in the same spot every time.
Yeah, you
No,
just
I
kind of
just
have
kept
to adjust.
going to the one closest to my puddle because I don't have
Isn't-
time to dodge and then look for a doll.
Isn't there one closer to the boss? Like for you guys, and then there's one farther away.
Depends.
No, it's kind of like it's recently spawned kind of like a rhombus.
Are the dolls spawning on one of the 8 dots that are around the middle?
No.
Is that what those? Okay.
It's like around.
It's just.
random.
Is it totally random then?
It's
I haven't been paying
You
attention.
don't
Pretty-
seem to spawn in kind of a like,
it's
square shape. Or...
it's kind of
Uh-huh.
like 2 left, 2 right from where you're pulling the boss down. So like that one was, if I could use a waymark. Like there was one here, one here, one here, and then the last one was over here.
Gotcha.
When the boss spawned like right by us.
Okay, well then,
Yeah,
if it
so-
is 90 degrees, then it means that there'll always be a doll north, south, east, west, basically. So all
There'll
you need to
always
do
be a
is...
doll that is pretty much touching the puddle, and then one that's closer to the boss.
Yeah.
Is what it's been looking.
Yeah, the problem was Malik was at 1, so for her, obviously the closest one is A. But if I'm looking at it from my side, when you go count 2 from the edge of the boss, mine is A. Because the boss is centered, left is D,
I
which
feel
is
like-
Roland's, A is mine.
I think in this situation we need to prioritize Malik because of like Malik has to bait mechanics.
The other problem too is I need to be on the doll as
Fine,
we
then
start the
I
dolls.
will figure out a way to adjust.
I can adjust. It's fine. Just expect a couple of deaths.
Well, the way I see it, so there's like this part of the pie that's wide open that the boss goes into. 2 spawn there. 1 spawns where the hand goes. The other one spawns somewhere in between the other 2 puddles, right? So the one that's nearest the hand. Whose is that right now? Malik's?
That would have been mine.
Okay. But there wasn't one there last time? Or the one in between the 2 puddles wasn't there last time?
So
Or did somebody else grab that one?
in the last spawn, this is where the doll spawned. So mine, I counted 2 from the side, which is A. Malik's was closest, which is also A. So I'll try standing in the center and like guessing which is closer, but the problem is in this scenario, I wouldn't have been able to guess either.
Let's try it a few more times
Let's
and
figure
get some more data
out
points.
the weird
Yeah.
things that are happening.
At the very least, see if we can spot a pattern to it.
More data needed.
Oh dear.
Oh, I went to the wrong. Somehow it worked out.
I direct hit crit that one. Oh no!
When you do too much DPS
100k.
and
The
doing
direct
too
hit
much
crit or the ash?
DPS.
The damage to the doll.
Oh, it was 100k like in one burst. It
Did
died.
that one shot it?
Yeah, kind of one shot.
So how much health? How much health do the dolls have?
Not too much.
They don't have that much.
Heads up, one of the dolls close to the boss is missing.
Don't you miss
Feather.
the character doing too
That
much?
Frank, if the doll is below 70%, you're restricted to MP only. NP until it's dead.
Okay. I didn't. Oh my god! Wait, that's so unlucky.
Also, you were both attacking the same doll.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta.
Madara actually
missed
does
one.
like half of its health. If I Madara it.
Then
Which is
don't
good,
Madara
as long as-
probably.
Which
Yeah,
is
probably
fine
not.
as long as you guys aren't attacking the same one.
Yes. Twat. Yeah, you gotta be right on that. Okay.
Well,
Okay, so I think I can take Luna's puddle. So I think if you, or the one that's, because what it looks like is since they all, there's at least 3 that spawn near the puddles. I've been kind of thinking it a bit that way. And I should be able to take the one that spawns near Luna's puddle. So you should be able to take that closest one, Ka.
Okay.
Because I think I'm in range.
Got it. If you can't, let me know and I'll try to swap.
Yeah.
Grab a little bit of water. I'll be right back.
I'm pretty mad that the right hit crit.
I'll be right back too.
The only time you'd ever be mad.
It blew it up like instantly.
Like I finally realized I can actually like pull my doll with a mirage dive and actually be completely safe from it.
Yeah. Or you can actually stand right on top of it and you should be fine. I mean, that's what I've been doing.
No, but you poke it and then you gotta get away from it because it does an AoE around it.
Yeah, but you should be fine if you only get hit by 1. So you can actually... Oh yeah, right, happy birthday, by the way. But, yeah.
If I really could, if I really wanted to troll you guys, I could have come in here with the Faust outfit, but I'm not that mean. Or with the Faust lance, but I'm not that mean.
Maybe I should have gotten Monk, so it's consistent, and I can gauge the damage accurately.
Although really, this is the spear that the angelic Fausts from E1 use. So.
Also, I was looking at some streams, tanks. When the hand opens again, just bring it onto Living Liquid. Don't move Liquid from where he is right now.
What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, when the hand opens again, just bring him onto Liquid. Don't move Liquid around, or like back to center. Just keep him where he is.
Yeah.
That's what they've been doing.
Okay, the short answer is I have enough.
I mean, I didn't know whether that would be okay, but I did see from that diagram it's not supposed to go back to the middle till a little later, so I just figured it was safe.
Okie dokie. Obviously dying, so I have...
When that point is, though, I'm still not clear, but that's something we'll figure out.
Sounds good.
God, I love this guy.
For now, your tanks are
Tanking.
gonna give you breathing room.
Tank guys doing tank stuff. I like that.
Tanks stick together.
Tank guys
I
doing
apparently
tank
I like
things.
getting punched in the face a lot, so...
Don't you mean slapped?
Punch.
Yeah, that too.
Moist daddy.
It's like biking through a rainstorm.
I have a very punchable and slappable face.
Sorry, Luna.
All good.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my god. Frank, are you taking the one closest to him?
yeah.
Oh god, this is a clusterfuck.
That's why I think instead of being like
I don't
to
know.
boss, it should just be, line up boss with center. Hold on. Where are the weapons?
Yeah, because I don't know which one to take then. Because in that situation, the one that hugged Luna's puddle was the one closest to Ka, but then yours is still that one, I think. I don't know. I don't get the numbering.
Let's just
So,
keep
like,
doing it.
I
see
well, I
where
think
the
we should
things
probably
drop.
figure out this before pulling again, just in case you get another one of those. So I just count from like this is the center divide, right? Okay, so tank is hold Living Liquid over here. This is the center divide. Just Frank goes clockwise around and takes the first one. Roland goes counterclockwise and takes the first one. Malik counterclockwise takes the second one. I counterclockwise take the second one.
Are you
So
talking
wait.
about something after the dolls?
Could you repeat that?
The dolls themselves.
Oh.
So like, if the boss is here, we pull the boss down in this direction.
Mhm.
This is the
Like-
center line, down to 1.
Yeah.
So
So you're saying we all move counterclockwise?
no, not
Yeah?
everyone. So the melees, so you'll split and go like take the first one clockwise around the boss from 1. Roland will take the first one counterclockwise on the boss. Malik takes the second one clockwise on the boss. I take the second one counterclockwise on the boss. So so Frank would have A, Roland has B, Malik has C, I have D.
Oh, I see.
Because they're kind of random in where they spawn. Like they're kind of spawning around rhombuses, kind of spawning in like parallelograms, squares sometimes.
Okay.
So there's no true like spawn pattern. But there is 4 of them, and they're generally split evenly down the center.
I have a friend streaming it. I might want to look at his stream actually. See how he deals with this.
I'm ready.
Huh?
Got Venn diagrammed.
Did I? Damn, that's so far.
Ow!
Yeah, that's the problem with the dolls. Since they don't spawn in pure squares, there's a chance that if you are not directly on
So I need
the
to
doll,
pull it towards the. Okay.
stand on the doll until the explosion goes off, and then pull it.
Okay.
So if you want those sweet suit positionals, that's the time to drop True North.
Also, until we figure out the timing, if you're gonna pop it, like feed it, let us know. Because it hurts.
I'm dropping Seraph there, but it still takes a minute to ramp up the healing.
Ramp up the Seraph.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stands bad.
Oh, no.
It's alright.
That worked out well.
Do it again.
You gotta know when to drop them. Yeah, sorry about that.
Not good. That worked out surprisingly well.
Tanks can adjust too.
Oh,
Ah, shit, sorry.
Oh, that's my fault again. I should really avoid just using that.
did you kill it?
Yeah, I killed it.
Oh no.
Ah.
So how restored do we think Ishgard will be before we beat?
Oh, some people are
With
already like,
ultimate.
done with that first stage.
One instance. I bet you Cactuar is beating Gilgamesh.
Oh my god, it's gonna feel so bad not using Vidare. I have to hold it. popping mine.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Do I need to like run into him?
I think run through him.
Yeah, I think I have to run
What
through
the
him.
shit? How am I still alive?
Did you get res there, or?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I saw someone die and then get res.
Yeah,
Cobb
I got
probably res.
Hate
right?
counting.
You do it.
I don't know where they spawn, and so I have to look everywhere because I can't see anything.
It's okay, I hate counting too. I have to do math when I play this class. Kind of feels bad.
To make sure I
Great.
don't stand in that fucking puddle, I have to adjust my camera.
Feeding?
Feeding.
Oh,
We've had ours too close to each other, right?
We can
Let me
feed-
look the logs for that. Hang on.
That was
So we all, one of the Jagdolls hit us for 2 million damage.
So I guess we do
Or
have
no,
to stagger them.
271k.
reducible complexity.
That's the doll explosion. So Jagdoll 2, when it went off, hit everybody for like 270k-ish. So maybe it just wasn't low enough when it popped.
It was like I think mine was at 31%. So.
Did you? Oh.
Nah, I think it.
Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't feed both of them at the same time.
I don't think it's that. I think it's that one of them got fed when it was too high.
You can feed them basically at the same time. I know I've seen that in the pulls I've seen.
Okay, so I guess we need to.
They can both be fed to the same guy, right? Or does it have to?
Yeah, same guy, same time.
probably only
At least that's what I've seen. I mean,
My gear is still at like 50%, and the gear's still.
Yeah, I'm okay.
My weapon's at 10.
We will need to leave the instance to repair because I'm a filthy non-crafter.
it's gonna time out before then.
Sorry, hold on.
No problem.
Feeding?
Feeding.
Feeding.
Feed.
Oh,
Ooh.
so close.
Oh.
Might
Yeah,
need
farther.
to stagger it just a little bit more, just to reduce the damage a little bit.
Yeah, so for that one, we
I
all
thought
died
that
to
was
out.
exhausting all this.
We all died to outburst. I don't know what-
That's
That is the-
that's
that's the
the
bubble. That's the
that's the
bubble.
bubbles.
So we.
Keep going.
So. Yeah.
There was actually no exhaust that time.
Yeah, we were okay until outburst happened, and then we all died to outburst.
So we need to. So what mitigation are we using there?
My battle log says we died to.
Because I think we were doing fine until the outburst, but maybe we can ease on the healing if we pop like.
I can use shield something.
Oh,
yeah, Veil and Shield
Embolus.
Samba.
How long does Shield Samba last?
20
a few
seconds. Right?
seconds. 15.
Oh, 15.
Is that long enough to pop right as liquid comes out? Right as the hand comes out before... Oh! Pop it
The
right
hand-
as the two start to
I can
spread.
pop.
We need because we all need to be
Okay.
together. That's the thing.
Yeah, pop it right as
So
we
we
start
need-
to spread the hand.
Yeah.
Well, I could pop it once when the first cones come out.
We won't be in range, will we? Unless Shield Samba spreads to your partner
but
too.
I mean, I go right away is the thing. To
Wait,
that
wait, wait, this-
position. I don't stick with the group until you guys split.
Because she has to come bait with me right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I
Or
see
I
now.
could do it as soon as the second cone goes off. I can immediately run to the center and do it.
That
You have to be
is
careful with your Jackdaw though.
Yeah.
If it does the, you do have a bit of time though, so you can probably do it.
So, my doll can't hit a bubble, correct?
No.
Nothing
Anything
can
with a
hit the bubble.
hitbox cannot collide with
Oh,
the
it
bubble.
can't hit, and it can't hit any of us, right?
It can't hit any of us. The boss can't hit it. Like neither of the hands can hit it, and like none of the ads can hit it.
maybe Divine Veil.
Literally, anything that you can click on cannot touch those bubbles.
Okay.
So no
Okay.
players, no enemies.
Yes.
So
But what about the Jag dolls? That's what I'm wondering.
yes, the
Cannot
Jackdaw-
touch
They hit
them.
players or no?
The Jag dolls can hit players. The bubbles cannot hit anything. The thing with the Jag
Okay.
dolls is that periodically they do that AoE around them that gives you that Etheroplasm debuff. If you get 2 stacks of that, you explode.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think the bubbles are cleared when I'm ready to drag the dude.
How long does that etheroplasm debuff last?
I did not look.
I don't know.
Add a duration.
15 seconds. Which,
Did it?
like 10 or 15 seconds. It's long enough that if you,
Okay.
the way the Jackdaws explode on their own with the AoE around them, it's gonna cause sad times. It
You
would-
know,
it
I
would
was
be
asking,
sad.
right? Just
No,
thinking
but-
ahead to like if you need to keep a debuff on yourself for something later in the fight. You know.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's there. That's there.
Good ask.
We'll deal with Final Judgment eventually.
Gavel.
Gavel.
Feels like final
Apparently one
judgment.
group's already made it to Gavel.
Holy shit.
Uh-oh, I baited this one. I stood too close to...
Oh, they move.
Yeah, they
So
move.
It would be best if I probably just kept my doll in my corner until I need to beat.
The problem with leaving your doll in your corner is that you're susceptible to getting hit by the AoE twice. The what's it called? The Aetheroplasm. Yeah. That's the problem.
Can I talk about? Oh, never mind. After this pull.
Aurora, I'm at the front a little bit less healing on the Cascade this time.
Okay.
Are you starring there anyway?
Yeah,
Okay.
if I can. If timing's really weird.
Ooh.
Beating.
Feeding.
Oh,
Ah,
exploded.
yeah, that was...
Did I clip you there, Malik?
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to get in the middle to AoE heal and just couldn't make it there.
The ball thing, the orbs killed us ultimately there.
Can you
So
afford to...
go ahead.
Or I was gonna say, like, maybe you can afford to save Star, but I don't know. like at the beginning.
No, don't
But I,
don't save star, because if you use star there, then I still have indom for cleaning up
Okay.
after the cones, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I can't. I would, I would be holding on to it for a really long time. So.
Because the Cascade
Yeah.
doesn't really... There's not much damage after Cascade. It's only like a little bit after. Actually,
Well,
never mind, I lied. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, if you star there, then I can indom the cones, and I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'll Bloodbath during that then. Maybe I'll make it big better.
Josh, you were saying?
Yes, so the next tank thing is going to be moving the boss and the ad into the middle, and that needs to be happening around the time that, or actually a little before the time we tend to be wiping. So we're going to need to start doing that. I've been watching the orbs, and it looks like they all head to the hand, basically. From when they spawn, they slowly drift toward it in a line. So I need to start moving based on what I've seen and also the diagram after the second orb spawns, but before the third orb spawns, because if I move, the hand stays for a little bit, and then as I'm moving, the third orb spawns, and then they all head toward where the hand was. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm just telling you, and then Haman, same thing, like when you see the third orb basically spawn, that's your cue to bring the boss to the center, but keep it north relative to the open spot. That's what I'm calling north. And I'll bring the hand east, just like in the diagram, and that'll be our next thing.
So you want me facing the boss towards the open spot?
Yes. And I will that's for the cleave, and I will be facing east. So everyone, the boss and the hand will continue to cleave. So everyone else needs to be south and west relative to the empty spot when the boss and the hand move back to the middle.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Let's do it.
This guy's a cool guy.
Feeding.
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 Oh, we fed too quickly. No.
Mine was at like 5% when I fed it.
Yeah, let's look at the log and see how much damage each of those pops did. So the 809 pull, deaths.
I have one more
the
pull
first-
until my weapon breaks. By the way.
The first one, 30k, 40k, 40k.
That kills me.
Alright, so
We
one more
can stagger
pull.
them, I guess.
Yeah.
One more pull on this instance, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But did we want to? So did we want Josh to drop Divine Veil right after the room-wide AOE before splitting hand and liquid?
We can probably.
I think I'd rather have Divine Veil pop in the middle of the Jagdalls popping.
Yeah.
That's where the real burst is.
That would-
I mean, he's all the way in the corner.
Yeah, that'd be really hard. That's the thing.
Veil will only help once we're all stacked in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
good
only has a
point.
15
Well, we don't
yalm,
actually-
15
other than
yalm
the-
radius.
Other than the tethered players, we don't actually take damage.
Well,
Not like
no,
other
we
than
all-
like the Protean players.
Well, also, we all take a shit ton of damage from the reduced complexity.
That's the Jackdaws, isn't it? It should last
Yeah.
that long. I don't like. I think we can try, but we would only clip like a portion, like a small part of the party, if we use it like after that.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
pop it right as the they're being separate, right as they separate the hand and the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The problem is I'm
when
worried
the
we're just
hand.
gonna.
I mean, when the hand spawns, it's easy to get Divine Veil on everybody. I'm not sure how much it'll help at that
Yeah,
point.
I'm worried that we're gonna burn Veil on the tank busters and the cones, which just leaves 3 DPS with Veil, which means it's not super like useful for mitigating Jagdalls. Especially because the healers are squishy and will fall over.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a place for it. I'm just not sure.
Is that a magical damage attack, the reduced
The-
complexity?
Yes,
I
it
would-
is.
I'd assume
It's
so.
magic.
I'll save Heart of Light for that. That has a pretty decent range, and I'm
Cool.
closer to the middle. That should help.
Alright.
We could always just clemency too.
I mean, Josh can cover me, and I'll res anyone who dies.
There we go.
Stay near me, buddy. I got you.
Yeah, Thunder Buddies. Oh. I got Mal.
Beating
I'll show you in middle.
Baiting.
Mm.
Oh my!
Yeah, I,
The boss. Oh, the bubble.
Bubble went to The bubble went
that's on
to
me. I clipped Malik trying to get OGCDs off to start shielding.
Okay, I got it. Right
Let's go repair.
So Haman, you saw there. I guess the bubbles don't necessarily all head to the hand. I guess it
Yeah,
could head to either
it's
one.
kind of random.
Seems
where
to
they
be, yeah.
head.
Right,
Yeah, I just need to get in a better position to see how they're spawning. That way, I can count them
There
easier.
is a bubble that, if it is random, I mean one, if not both, are going to be in the puddle next to us, and then we need to get moving basically as that puddle starts moving. If it heads, regardless of where it heads, that's when to go to the middle.
I could probably, wherever mine is, I could probably get it down enough by the time the hand starts moving where I can just kind of like walk it into the hand, where the hand walks into it. So don't be afraid to, smash over the Jagdalls as you're moving through.
I asked my friend for advice, and he just said, "You just do it."
Nice.
Perfect.
That
So,
is the most helpful advice.
I just asked him how much mitigation he used. I wonder if he'll answer.
Probably say like a fuck ton or something.
So we need to stagger the second set a bit more. And
Oh,
then-
good. A fatal DirectX error has occurred.
Oh no.
no.
Oh joy!
Well, it looks like we need to leave so the party list doesn't get screwed up.
/ P sort.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot this thing.
Alright, I'm logging back in. Hang on.
This is why I was doing updates before, because there was always an NVIDIA update, like when there's a Final Fantasy patch, and I don't know. I crashed and then I checked for an update.
If a player logs out or disconnects, then re-enters the studio, they'll be incapacitated upon returning to battle.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. So we're probably gonna have to run off the edge. Yeah, I saw that last time. I'm like, that's interesting.
It must be to, like, protect against some kind of exploit.
I
Yeah,
don't know
like
what
that.
that-
Time
Like you
that-
could log off and then log back in with full health
Oh.
and skip a mechanic or something.
like that time Aurora just kind of disappeared during E2S and then came
Didn't
back.
die,
yeah.
came
Totally
back, finished
Yeah.
the fight. Weird.
Well, apparently that didn't kill Luna, so...
Probably only
Okay.
happens while you're in battle.
Yeah.
Fun. At least I didn't lose my food buff.
That
Hope you're
would
not
be really
capped on Gosha. We get 100 if we clear this.
Oh man,
I've been capped for so long.
I'm not.
Do you know how much I save so much of my burst for like so I don't accidentally kill those Jagdolls and it hurts me?
Stop being so good.
It's more like I'm really lucky.
I get light for the dragon during that, and I actually use that to DPS down the doll.
We'll remember you guys.
I'm getting ready to take mine to the boss.
Beating.
Feeding.
Mine's ready to feed. Oh,
Whoa, what
I think you
the-
killed
Or-
Frank. I think you killed yours.
Let's find out. ACT says that the report is being processed by the server.
I think
he
I
died.
think
Yes, one of the dolls died.
okay.
Battlelog
Which,
says
by the way-
reducible complexity. Everyone took almost 10 million damage.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
wow, those dolls hurt.
When you
Why is
have to
my
do
RNG
less
is-
DPS to make sure you don't die.
What a weird world we live in.
I have to hold back. I don't know if you might do it, but maybe later it might be best to dance partner another person. So I don't kill it like.
Well, no one was dance partnered then, so.
Oh, okay.
And no one's dance partnered right now either.
Shush.
Please don't crit, please don't crit, please don't crit, please don't crit. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it.
Beating.
Beating?
Oh, that's on
That.
That one's on me.
Doll
What
died.
happened?
I was not expecting to kill it. I surprised myself.
Okay, you see what's going on there?
It's okay if you hadn't done that. We were gonna die to an orb like half a second later, so it's fine.
I don't think, I think they cease to have a hitbox the moment they're being absorbed. Because you can't click on them, so I assume, like, they're fine.
I assume
Yeah,
they, they have to lose their
I've been
hitbox if
dance
you can't
partner.
click on them.
Frank, you deal too much damage. You're no longer dance partner.
You've been
Ouch.
demoted for doing your job
And
too
then
good.
the red mage. Two
I
lowest,
have
two
burst.
lowest DPS jobs being a dance partner.
Shh, I have burst.
I just fucking clicked something, okay?
Well, Frank's on the ad. Frank's in.
Oh, I'm on it.
Oh yeah, sorry, wipe. Stance.
Oh, woo!
Should I ever
Sorry.
make Frank dance partner though?
You'll
Yeah,
never get that minute of your lives back. I'm sorry.
The only thing I need to worry
Okay.
about when I'm dance partner is Devilment. It's the buff,
Well,
it's my favorite buff.
is not up at that time.
Yeah, it won't be up during that time. But if I crit the Jagdoll, it just dies.
I assume you pop Doublemint right at the start, right?
Yeah, it pops over.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
do.
It doesn't last through that, so I'm
Yeah,
good.
it doesn't.
I mean, like I pop Battlelit and Dragon Sight right at the beginning, and those don't last.
Yeah.
Does Devilment go out before or after the dancing?
After the dancing.
Okay.
It goes
I always wanted to ask a elite dancer this question. Thank you.
Oh, I'm a shit dancer.
What was your main before Shadowbringers?
Bard. And I was even worse at that.
I think you're good.
Hey.
Okay, please don't crit, 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 please don't crit. God damn it, no! I'm
I just
beating
saw its health get chunked out.
Heals?
Bad.
Oh no!
You brought it to the doll. Okay, are you moving it to the middle right away?
So here's the thing, let me explain. So when the orbs appear, they are stationary in the puddles for a few seconds. And the thing is, they could go, as it turns out, to either boss, and there's no way to know. And if it's a puddle right next to me, if the orb starts heading to me and I haven't started moving, it will hit the hand, no matter how quickly I go at that point. So I need to start
Yeah,
moving.
from-
Even if it's not going to come to me, I have to get in position and then
Okay.
dodge the
Maybe.
orbs. There's no other
Yeah,
way to do
from
it.
what I've seen, like the hand has to be moved like as the orbs start spawning. That way he can move it around in
Yeah,
the
hands
middle.
got to go. The boss, the main boss, is different because it's not near any puddles, so you have a little more time to like worry about where the third orb's gonna go and run it
Yeah,
around,
gotcha.
whatever. But
Like if you,
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
gotta get
trying to figure
moving at
out
that
how I
point.
can position myself and my doll without killing all of you. or
Take your
myself.
doll west because I'm going east, so I need to traverse. I'm coming from southwest, so I'm headed east. So
I
I'm not
would-
gonna be in the northwest or the west. So you could go there with any dolls that are
The
left.
thing is that Malik is already east because she's in the because Malik has to bait a cone with me on the other side of the puddle from you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be running into you if I do what you suggest. Is
Well,
basically it. So
Unless
what
you
I'm
do it,
thinking-
you could get moving before I head over. There must be time after you bait the cone.
Not
No?
really.
Not really.
No.
I'm
That
okay.
What
cone
I'm
bait's a little
thinking
late.
is I could.
Well,
run
then
to the
bring your
middle.
ad to the living liquid in the north and get it
Well,
down
what
by
I'm
then.
s- I can't do that though.
I got
I'm a dancer. I don't have the DPS for that.
I got it.
What does Malik want to, or Ka want to say?
Just deal a little damage to it and just let it sit there. Like, you don't have any debuffs at that point. You can just kind of let it sit there and chill a little bit.
Well, what I was thinking
And then
was
make it
because
explode later.
I need to go to the middle to get heals, so I could just go to the middle, and as soon as I'm healed up enough, I run back to where I was, because that's a safe spot and no one's there, and the tanks don't go there, so I could just run it back to there.
Don't worry about heals at that point. I'll take care of you.
So here's what I had in mind is, because I'm in the way, I'm likely going to be in the way of that hand. That hand, as it moves, is going to pop one. Just healers, be warned. As soon as it moves, it's gonna pop. But what Malik can do is pull the doll, just get the doll down enough, and then keep focusing on the hand, so that when the hand and living liquid join up, that's when the last pop occurs. So we have a little bit of time so that it doesn't do like all three at once.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you're
Malik,
just-
don't feel a need to run into the center for heals. We're not using star, and I'm going to be leaning towards you a little bit anyway, because that's where I'm coming from. You should be
So-
in range for me.
So after
I just
you
thought I had to move because I would get a debuff if I stayed.
yes, take the debuff, and as soon as you get that debuff, that's when you move.
I just don't know when that goes off.
It's a while. You got plenty of time.
So something funny my my hardcore friend told me is in one of his friend's statics, the samurai gimped him out of prog for killing the Jagdoll with Madare, because that's when it comes up. So I can't afford to do it. I have to do. Well, I do it, but
You
You could say that's happened multiple times now.
yeah, I'm gonna be very conservative with these.
I messed up my rotation there, and I got hit by the dolls. Hey,
That's to me. Sorry.
yeah, that was me. That was me. I messed up my rotation and didn't slap the doll.
I killed a doll.
They don't have any
I-
HP. It's
I
kind of
clicked-
scary.
No, I clicked the liquid and cast the spell, and it targeted the doll instead.
Okay, yeah, this is when being a dancer sucks. Because I could get the doll down, but it completely depends on if I have saber dance. If I don't, I'm fucked.
You got
If I do, no worry.
you got plenty of time. You have the most time out of all of us.
I'm literally afraid of the thing I love doing the most.
Uh,
Feeding?
Ah,
Oh dear. I
So
think
that
was
time it was.
Not
We
me.
had a doll pop for 271k.
I ran the hand into Kaz stall.
Yep. Yo, you were correct. I missed a cast on that.
Hey man, no problem. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
I had to move, like, I held it as long as I could. It was that or Embolus.
Nope, you did it fine. I was on a fuck up.
Embolus is a very strange name. I don't like it.
Or embolisms.
Is that where they come from?
Yes.
I believe it.
ah.
Luna, other one.
Up. Yep, you're right. Shit, I'm gonna dodge.
Whoa, hello
Aw.
there.
Yeah, I just fucked up.
no. Cog got res right into my protein wave.
Yeah, I also got distracted by not dying.
I saw you
man.
backflip into that.
I've been doing it fine this entire time, aside from that one death.
It happens.
I'm getting the hang of
It does
this
happen. Yeah. I mean, how many times have I killed all of us?
a lot.
In this fight or others?
You said right, Luna.
I've killed you guys for doing
Still
my
running
job
right.
this fight.
Someone
Getting-
clicked that, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. It's on my YouTube channel.
Good. Excellent.
Was one of you streaming?
Yeah.
Aurora was.
Faint.
Okay, you gotta figure it out.
Where's my doll?
Feeding? Hello?
Someone took the wrong one.
I saw one.
Sometimes
dog
it takes
tentacle.
like a little bit for the dolls to be fed. It's either like server
it
ticks or
was
something.
Definitely someone took the wrong one because the only doll that wasn't taken was on the complete opposite side of me.
I saw one doll tethered like all the way. The tether was reaching all the way across the.
Are you flipping into the wall?
I flipped into the puddle and the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Time for you to never flip like me. I took that button off. I'm too
I've been
afraid to
doing-
use it.
Alright, I've been doing fine this entire time aside from those two.
Eventually, we're gonna take the training wheels off. You're gonna jump. I'm not gonna hallow ground. Everyone's gonna cry, but we will get through it.
Is Hollow Ground training wheel?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, we never took it off in Hades.
It's true.
But it works. And you don't need it anywhere else in that fight.
You need it everywhere in this fight, man.
It's on Frank again.
Oh.
What? I got Venn diagram.
Oh, I think I was closer to the puddle than Aurora was.
Yes.
The cone just went right across and... Ooh, ouch. Rezzed into Venn diagram immediately.
Oh my goof.
Oh, this fight is fun.
This is something, alright. I mean, this is kind of what I expected, but it's still fantastic.
How many of you have done the other ultimates?
Nope.
Haven't.
Haven't.
Alright, so we're all in the same boat here.
Getting there.
Apparently, this is quite a hard fight so far.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. It's the hardest one so far.
As
See, we'll
expected
beat
of
this
mine.
and then beat Kabanu will be easy.
Of course, it's only the first day, so...
Oh boy. You'd think skill would have improved by then, but oh boy.
I mean, abilities have changed too. All the reworks to the jobs.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if we had Stone Skin. Like, we'd be one-shotting this. I miss Stone Skin.
Yeah, me
You
too.
missed Stoneston?
Well, it was my jam. You could just spam it. You can kind of do that with Clemency, but not the same.
The fuck?
Feeding?
Beating?
Doll
Oh,
hand
mine
coming
is-
through.
okay.
Watch out for bubbles.
He-
Oh, I got lead.
I think I got slapped, I think.
Yeah, I was having to move it to avoid the bubble that was coming.
Yeah, so
So-
actually I'm watching this stream and we have to the safest spot there is on the boss and then we just once the puddles disappear we run around the ring so we kite the bubbles. So
Okay.
we all need to move
Interesting.
with the boss. Unless you have a doll, then you need to strategically run with the boss.
I'll try to keep him facing towards the outer
We're
wall.
inching closer and closer.
Because I'm trying to figure out,
Yeah.
where, like, once I feed my doll, where exactly do I move? Back to the middle?
Stay with the boss.
Okay.
That's the safest
And just
spot.
stay behind him. Make sure
Yeah.
you don't. Just
Don't hit him.
try to not stand in front of him.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I got slapped by the hand is what happened.
I also got slapped by the hand.
2 GCDs at a time. Making progress.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, you were victims of my hand experimentation there. It's trying something different. Sorry.
You're forgiven.
You're getting a little handsy here.
Oh.
Try not to do that.
No puns.
Are you
I'll stop doing that.
Nani?
It's scaring
Did I get-
me.
How did I get Venn diagram?
Beating.
So many people died there.
As the doll was just chilling in the middle waiting for someone to hit it.
I don't know how I got Venn diagram there.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay.
2-minute break?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
Very good.
Alright, time to look up these strats. Alright. How did they do Jackdaw?
It bothers me so much when people have like their quest log on their screen and they've got like 10 uncompleted quests just sitting there on their screen.
What?
Like, you can hide those. If you don't want to go do them, just hide them.
Oh. What? My friend tanks both of them together.
Yeah, so like the hand needs to just noom across back to the boss.
Yeah.
And then everyone stays out of the way, and then they all just they move as a clump away from the orbs. They actually move back way earlier than we move back. Like I'm watching these people right now. They separate and then immediately he runs back to the boss. And then the doll mechanic is just handled.
Oh, they got the second. My friend's got the second Protean. This fight's whack. It's gonna take a hot minute. I want the guides to come out so I can be lazy.
So I was watching where the puddles spawn, and I learned two things.
What's that?
Number one, the puddles will they spawn either like north, south, east, west, or like intercardinal. So you could have a puddle at like the 1, the other 2, and then the third one at the A. So that's one of the things I was watching, and that's kind of what killed me those 2 times, because they'll spawn anywhere. It's not always like cardinal. Number 2. So let's say we have we're at a puddle, 1 is a puddle, and 2 is a puddle. The dolls always spawn in quadrants based on the puddles. So you'll have a doll between A and B, one between B and C, one between C and D, and one between D and A. So instead of saying like which one's the closest, we can all just like pick a quadrant. So like if we were the puddle, where Josh pulls it, I'm usually taking the one in the quadrant between Alpha and Delta. So I'm grabbing this one.
So I'll be at Alpha and Bravo then.
Which means Malik
Alpha and Bravo will be Malik.
Alpha and Bravo is Malik.
Or no, he's Charlie and Bravo, my bad.
You're Charlie and Bravo, and then Roland is between Delta and Charlie. That might make things a little bit easier as opposed to counting.
Yeah.
Because they always spawn within those quadrants.
Yeah, so you'll always get the one in the corner where the hand is. Malik will always get the one in the corner where me and Malik are, and then Roland and Frank will take the ones to the left and right of the boss, respectively. Then that helps a lot, actually.
Yep. The thing that didn't help was that I was watching it a few times, and it went like puddles at cardinals, and then inner cardinals, and that was what I'm like, fuck.
By the way, I'll probably be going out in about like 20 minutes, probably.
Yeah.
That's okay with you guys.
That's fine. We got 3 nights of this.
Yep.
Oh,
God, that hits so hard.
It does. I still feel like maybe I should do something else to help there.
How many cooldowns do you use?
I can get away with 1 there, but I've also been shifting Aurora around so I don't have it there to use it here.
That helps a lot, because this one is way shittier, healing-wise.
What on?
Oh!
I think I ran the boss into Frank's.
That'd do it.
Oh, I thought I killed it.
Either you killed it or I ran it into you. It was one of the 2 that got us there. So, do you still want me to save Aura for the doll phase?
Yeah, definitely the doll phase.
Okay.
Like, the
Yeah,
first
I'll save
phase
that.
is just annoying, but we can top you up because there's nothing else going on. During doll phase, there's a lot else going on.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's easier to save the bigger cooldowns and stuff for that.
Agreed.
The cleave is physical damage, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
believe so.
Okay. I guess
you
I can
can feint
save.
it.
I can save. Or huh?
You probably could feint it.
Yeah. So I'll feint the because both the melees are on one side. That's the thing. Oh, it was too close.
Yeah, I saw it way too late. I think I'm gonna have to adjust a little if it does the inner cardinal spawns for the puddles because it seems to spawn the dolls in the place where I want to take the boss, so I'll just have to adjust to that.
Ooh, I'll look for that. Give me a moment. Oh, never mind. Looking up. I'm good.
Getting ready to feed.
Feeding.
Mine's ready. Pulling.
Oh, watch out
Watch
for
it.
that.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, what was?
So
Was
after
that
the
an
first
orb
two-
that got us?
Yeah, it was
Let's
an orb.
find out.
That was outburst.
Yeah, I saw it. The orb.
Yeah.
With the hand was pulling across.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna test something real quick.
Yeah, it was outburst that time. The doll explosions were good though. Like that was totally manageable.
Please ignore the waymarks. I am doing science.
Oh no.
backflip positions.
Okay.
No.
Okay, Lupa. Aurora, did you hear the science that Lupa tried to pull the other night?
No, what happened?
He tried main tanking, off tanking, and bleed baiting an Ozma platform at the same time.
Oh my god.
How long did he live?
On Paladin?
He was one of the last. Yes, on Paladin. He was one of the last people who died.
How does that say for the rest of the people in the run?
Well, most people died to meteors, so.
Okay, that explains it.
What are these waymarks?
I want to see if puddle spawns cardinals or intercardinals affects where the Jagdolls spawn.
Gotcha. I'm ready. I hit no because
Okay.
I wanted to know what that was.
Because if the Jagdolls always spawn on B, life will be
Mhm.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have sprint. I'm gonna inch forward.
Yeah, don't go past that little dot. That seems to be about
Dot
Current
bad.
range?
in.
I know I've missed a few dances because of the so far away. Stupid aggro.
Aggro. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I got hit by the water.
Can you drag him to the corner? Like the.
What, me?
No, I'm trying to figure out like how we can position the boss so that doll doesn't interfere with the boss. I don't know.
I'll fix the way marks. They were in my way. They made me very uncomfortable.
Hard to see with the way marks there.
Yeah, the A and B were the Jagdalls will spawn about.
Makes
Like the one I
sense.
pulled, what was spawned? The one well, the way you had them previously, the one I pulled spawned right on B.
Yes.
Was that a Cardinals or Intercardinals pull?
That was a Cardinal.
What?
Cardinals full.
Okay, cool. I heard carticles. I'm like,
I
what?
know, same.
These are carticles full.
A cuticles pull. Ow! Just ripping right off. Ugh.
Ew.
Gross.
Ka, why?
Uh-oh.
Aurora.
He wants me. He wants me. Shit.
I don't know how that one tethered to you.
Top targeting. That was my bad.
Oh.
Again, that was Cardinals and B.
Okay.
Let's see if the holds true for him, Cardinal.
Now we just
thing
need to
was,
get
like,
an
almost
Intercardinals
dead.
pull.
Yeah.
That poor Jackdaw almost died by the time it reached you.
Frank, you do too much damage.
It's like the RNG is like, here you go, and I don't need it. I don't.
Huh? Have a direct hit crit Madare. Everyone dies.
Wait a minute.
Guess I'll die.
Has the opposite intended effect.
Here's the question. Hey, Aurora, are you giving him cards?
Yeah.
Maybe stop giving him cards.
I know what
It's
you're
like
trying to do.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Whoa. Died. Bad
Well.
diagram.
Feeding.
Feeding.
Good.
I don't know.
Nope.
So is everybody else, but.
Dodge the bubbles.
Oh god.
Maybe that hit the boss.
I panicked heavily there when I saw that Jagball spawn, and
I've
I
noticed.
just did not recover.
I've noticed something.
Yeah.
There's always that one quadrant that has no puddle. It's never gonna spawn. The Jackdaw's never gonna spawn right in the middle where the, like, say the other puddle would have spawned.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
So this is the safe
I'm gonna
spot
start-
for the boss.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pull him to. And I'll pull him like really far back, close to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try not to run into the wall.
So you
So,
guys,
Ka,
y'all ready for this?
let's see your
Interca-
science.
Intercardinals. Also, again, Bravo.
Huh.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I
given
think
that,
we do.
can we predict the spawn locations?
Let's continue. We need a larger sample size. We need at least 6 polls.
Alright. Agreed.
What's the hypothesis, Sue?
The
that-
hypothesis is that the Jagdoll spawns are fixed, and we can predict them and waymark them.
Yes.
I like this hypothesis.
Let's have several different macros for marker placements.
No.
Paisley should be fixed later tonight.
I did a Hades pug the other day, and they had the magic spot on their macro for a waymark. We all stood there and we lived. It was great.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I
By the way, just saying that
I'm trying that magic spot unless someone does way mark it.
the magic spot is about where I was standing. By the way, I kind of called it.
Oh yes.
It's all coming together.
Kind
I
of.
think I pulled the wrong one. In case someone wants to adjust. B has one. Oh, and I killed it anyways. God damn it.
How did I get the stack
Yeah.
there? I wasn't near him.
Hold on.
Is this the part where you try to guess all the spawn locations?
Hold on. Math is hard. Okay, 1, 2, 5.
What?
Same.
It's that Home Alone math, 1, 2, 10.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Let's do a few pulls.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Thank you, Ka. This is so pretty.
Yeah.
It's like a living liquid rave.
It's somewhat festive.
Would you look at that?
Damn, son.
Nano machines.
You're my hero, buddy.
Feeding?
Mine's ready to feed.
Oh.
Ooh, that's scary. I think we need to stagger those a little bit more.
Okay.
Which one? The.
The feeding of the dolls.
Uh,
I'm still taking auto attacks.
Cause and Roland's, I think.
I'll bait mine around the area more.
And waymarks have been saved.
Nice.
Amazing.
Thanks, science.
Yeah.
1 second.
pushing the limit of moving the hand to the spot, but it's not too clean.
Yeah.
Positioning on this looks super tight.
The orb randomness is definitely, it requires adjustment every time. There's just no question. Sometimes
Well-
I have to move it right away. Sometimes I have to delay it. If we're going to continue with this
The orbs
strategy.
will always spawn on the two outer puddles. I've noticed at least the latter ones.
It's just
I don't know
chance.
if
I have
It's-
something to say about this.
It
after
it would be
the-
helpful, although I have seen it where that has not happened. So I think it is random.
We'll talk about it after this one. I know what's going on.
I can probably just do this last pull and then, or maybe one more, and then gonna go to bed.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, right.
Pull, or eating?
I killed it, sorry.
Okay.
Ouch.
What I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to move it away as soon as it closes, right? The fist. But once the protein waves start coming out, it's safe to move back to the living liquid. So you can move back to the boss, and the orbs will be baited to the same spot.
Mm.
And because either one
Oh.
it targets, it's gonna go to the same corner if you're together. It won't kill anybody because there's just a small window where it'll kill us if they're too close. And then at that point, we just kind of scooch along the edge and they hit the wall, they don't hit us. You know what I mean?
That's fine. I guess the only thing to make sure of if we're doing that is the dolls
Everybody has to be
should
spread
stay
out.
out of the middle, yeah, while
Yes,
I dart through the center.
Yep, I was planning on doing that. I just oopsied and got a little carried away. And OGC'd the doll and killed it. But I'm gonna be. What I'll be doing is I'll stand in that little gap between Malik and Luna as they bait things, out of the AOE range of Malik's Jag doll, so I can hit where my doll is and pull it, and don't get the Protean waves. So it'll move it away from where Josh is.
Under this strategy, am I bringing the hand to the edge where it will be in the north, or are we meeting in the center right away? Or are we just both going back to the center?
I think it's
I
staying
was-
at the edge until
Yeah.
the next Protean waves phase.
Yes, I would say stay north. Also, because me and Malik will be able to like bait things. Once you move, I'll move into where you were, and that should be able to get the Jagdoll away from Malik and towards me, so that once the waves or Jagdolls goes off, that's when we'll run into Living Liquid and pop it.
Okay, after you come back to the boss and you're ready to stay there, just make sure you're all south and west relative to the boss, because I'll be pointing the hand east and Haman will keep it pointed basically north for the purposes of this, and because there's those big cleaves, so you still
Yes.
gotta watch out for those.
Yep.
Okay,
Cool.
Frank, last pull for you, right?
Yeah, that's my last pull.
Cool.
All right, let's make the most of it.
Time for Frank to one-shot the doll again.
Please not.
Please
Yeah.
no. Please no.
I don't want to cost you guys 3 hours of prog because I accidentally kill the doll every time. Apparently,
Yeah, I just did that,
it's only
okay.
it's only happened what 3 times, so it's not that bad.
Not bad.
I think my dolls killed the group more. Either overkilling it or underkilling. Ooh dear, this is not good.
Feeding?
Feeding.
Oh.
What doll did you take, huh?
Oh.
I
Pick up my doll.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you take D or did you take C?
I don't remember. I thought I
Okay.
took C.
I think it should have been like I was A.
I thought you did too. I don't know.
I took C, but I
just
got
didn't know.
stuck by the AoE.
Gotcha.
That's it.
So
Oh, was all of that saved? Can I watch the VOD?
Yes, the VOD is on my Twitch. I will link it in the raid
Okay.
Discord.
Also,
I see.
I linked a clip of what I was talking about with the fist, Josh and Haman.
Okay.
By the way, I can definitely stay up for much longer tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, goodbye, gamers.
See you
Bye.
guys.
See you tomorrow, Frank.
Check this
So long,
out.
everybody.